And that's the goal. And I think, Kenny's really good at just kind of talking about the idea of winning as a team because you've actually been there and you've actually been in your last company.
Yeah, thank you, Shorty. Here's the thing about my first company, Visalis, right? It was brand new. I was new in the industry. I didn't know a lot of things. I was getting mentored as I was going through it. I was learning as I was going through the process. But the reason why we won big in that last company was because of timing. Period. Timing, momentum. You guys, like seriously, if you guys think about the timing that we have right now, like in Visalis, I'm just gonna put it out on blast. That was my last company, right? The reason why I went from 0 to 2-star ambassador in 7 months, never doing a home-based business before, was because we caught the right momentum. We caught the right timing. We created a buzz. We created a viral buzz. What we have right here with this global opportunity, with the team that we have, I mean, you heard from all the leaders that we have here, with the products that we have, like, I thought it was like it couldn't get better already with the power strip, right? I'm like just slapping power strips around, like, wow, we're gonna do a lot with this. We're gonna make a lot of money, the team's gonna find a lot of success with this. But look, they come out with the solar strip. Now I'm like, whoa, that's a whole nother level, right? Timing with the transfer buying, the build and buy that we're launching right now, guys, here's the key. We will be the top team. We already are, because we already made that choice to be the top team, right? We made that choice. How do we get there? Making the choice and taking the action, how do we get there? It's by really just taking super massive action. And one thing that really matters in this business, because I've seen so many people win, and they didn't know how to win, but it all started from what was their why. And this is something that I hold very dear in my heart, because here's the deal. If your why don't make you cry, literally, this is what one of my mentors told me before. If your why don't make you cry, find another why. It's got to be that burning desire that gets you so pumped up on your business that I don't care if 1,000 people told you no, you're just going to roll through 1,000 people and then roll the next 1,000. Just because you kept going. You overcame challenges. You overcame obstacles. Nothing would hold you back from winning, right? It was a choice. So the why is what it's all about, guys, seriously. And I hear a lot of people, like I talk to big leaders all the time, and I'm like, what's your why? And like, my why's for my team. I just want to help them all be successful. Hey, I hear you. I hear you. That's a big why of mine too. But find that why that is personal for you.
Yes.
Find that why that is going to get you up. The byproduct will be that you do help your team. Automatic. That's the byproduct of it. So that's a very big thing, guys. Like, really define what your why is. Define your mission and purpose in life, why you're playing this game, and how you're playing. And so much times in this event already, or since I've been around FGX, we always hear what do we hear? Energy don't lie.
Energy don't lie. Yep.
That's a big golden nugget. Ron Williams is throwing out some big golden nuggets out there.
Yeah.
Energy don't lie. But guess what? Guess what kind of energy wins?
Positive.
Focused.
Highest energy wins any game. Those that have the highest energy will win any game. I don't care if it's basketball, I don't care if it's football. If you're in the fourth quarter and this team's tired and this team has the highest energy, who's going to win the game? Highest energy wins the game. So this is what we got to bring right now.
MVP.
MVP, you know what I'm saying? If we're going to be the winners, then what do we need to do? We need to have that energy. We got to blow through it. We have to have that why. And we got to build from event to event. You guys hear it in every company. Event to event. I'm going to have Joey go over what that means. Take it away, Big Joey.
So, I mean, guys, we're at one event right now, but we're not waiting till June, right, for the next event? I mean, what's the next event on the calendar? Where's your
April
calendar
10th.
at? It's on the website, right?
Let's try MVP, baby.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to make sure that when we're building these events, I mean, me and Kenny put on an event in 24 hours. Kevin called us, said, hey, I got some guys. We got on the phone, and in 24 hours, we have 40 people at a restaurant, and we didn't even know we were doing a presentation. Next thing you know, we're just getting up, and he's like, here's the mic. I'm like, okay. So, again, guys, you are really, if you really want to build this business, I mean, one thing that I learned from Tom is that you just got to go all out. I mean, you just can't even think about it. Put your blinders on and just go to work. And so whatever that event is, if you guys want to have an event, if you don't, and this is a great thing, if you don't have a leader in your town, guess what? Look at yourself. You are that leader.
Yeah.
You do the event. You make it happen. So if you got a place where it's like there's nobody there, I mean, and also there's events that you'll be able to plug into live online. I mean, there's gonna be so many things that we'll be able to do to help you guys grow. But you guys need to put those events on those calendars. You need to get with Trav and get with Matt and get with Kevin to make sure that we get those events on there so we can drive people to those events. Because we're all working together synergistically as one team to get everybody to these events. So if you got people in Puerto Rico, I mean, Evelyn's probably one of the best, I would say, kept secrets in network marketing. Yeah. She really is like the Eric Worre in the Spanish world. She just doesn't know it yet. She will be soon though. And so the great thing about that is that you guys, if you don't speak Spanish, but if you can just get a little bit of information in front of somebody and put them in front of Evelyn, I guarantee they're probably gonna get started. And so that's a unique part. So going from event to event is so important for you guys to make sure your business is really growing. And then Kenny has one more thing you want to say.
Hey, before you leave events, we had Evie come up and talk about what she did to build Puerto Rico.
Yes, Evie, that would be
Evie,
great.
come on up for a second. I think this is important for all you guys to hear.
I feel like a mother between these two young guys. I'm very excited, guys. I've been in this industry for 28 years.
Wow.
So I started when I was 3. And I believe in building local, okay, in order to be able to have an international business, okay? So when I was listening to you, Tom, I'm like, oh my God, he stole my training. No, we're old-fashioned network marketers, right? And I believe that 80% of your time is doing what you were saying. My God, I'm so aligned with what you're saying. Thank you for that training. So I'm doing in-homes. I believe network marketing is not about hotels. Yes, you go to a hotel when people don't fit in your house, okay? But in order for people to duplicate, they need to understand that this business won't cost them extra, okay? So when you try to enroll someone and they think they have to go to a hotel to do a meeting and it's going to cost them, that's, at least in my country, in my market, which is the Hispanic market, that's a no-no, okay? You have to pay parking, you have to pay for the hotel, you have to do this, you have to do that, right? So I lead by example. So the first thing I do is I start doing business where? In my home, in my house, okay? So like 2 weeks ago, we got 74 people and I have to take everybody to the back terrace because my family room was about to explode, okay? So it was hot, I'm in Puerto Rico, hot, sweaty. So now I'm doing 2 business presentations in home. So Tuesday I had 50 plus, Wednesday I have 30 plus, then people stay and we do webinars after. And then the magic of this is while I'm doing local, everybody else does Wednesdays, they do Thursday, they do Monday. So the amazing thing is to having 2, 3, 5, 10, 12, 20 people doing in-homes every night instead of just having one place with 40 people. Again, I'm an old-fashioned network marketer, okay? And then after we finish, we go international. And what we do international, we do the same thing I do in my living room. Now I go to a webinar platform and I do the same thing, okay? And it's amazing. We do Super Sundays and I do it live, but then in front, we got the webinar. And 2 Sundays ago, we got over 200 people on a Sunday night just listening to a Super Saturday training. So if you guys want to build international, which is a lot of sacrifices, time changes and all that, you need to start doing local. You need to start building local, okay? Because when you start building local, you're going to meet everybody. And for example, in Puerto Rico, there's Dominicans, there are Colombians, there's people from Mexico, there's people from the United States. Everybody's there. So everybody has a family. Everybody has a friend. Everybody has someone from the A list, right? And while you do that in home, you teach them how to do then international, do the same thing through Skype, through webinars, through Tango, FaceTime, Woohoo, whatever those things are called. And you can really build a business that starts local, but spread out. So I'm excited about what's happening in Puerto Rico. So we're gonna have Kevin April 10th, and I'm committing to you for 300 people in that room, just for you. A lot of testimonials, guys, and let me tell you something. When you do samples, don't just give it to people. Put put them on.
Right.
Good
Okay,
point.
so I tell my people, I tell a prospect, do you have any pain in neck? Oh yeah, my neck is killing me. I said, so after I say everything that I want to say, I just get one of the power strips, and I said, okay, let me put it on. And guys will take their shirt off for me to put their power strip. So, and if somebody said, no, I'd rather just do it home, I said, okay, then it's $10. If I put it on, it's free. Take it home, it's $10. Oh, no, you can just do it now.
I
So,
would pay you to put it on me.
I'll do it for free.
What happens in Vegas, Mike?
So guys, in 24 hours, when you call that prospect that you've put that power strip on, they will have a testimony. They will. So it's just a little tip that we do. You were going to say something.
How long have you been in business, Ellen?
And
In this
FG,
business, yes.
3 weeks.
Girl, all right, inspiration.
3 weeks. I'm excited. Hey, I'm back into the trenches. I was almost retired. You guys took me out of retirement. So, you know what? I have seen, like you were saying, oh my God. That in 28 years, I've been just in 2 companies. I have not been in many, 11 and 17, okay? And the last company that I built, I thought I seen everything till I saw power strips. I think we have a product in our hand that will write history, that will make history, and we will be part of that history. So thank you for having me here.
She'll probably put like double 300, so make sure you guys get a big enough room for Evelyn. Another thing, we talked about those events, we talked about home presentations and events like that, but every single night, we have something going, like we talked about, it's on the calendar, and that's an event. Every time we have a prospect call, every time we have a webinar that you can plug people into, that's an event. That's what we mean by we build from event to event. Yes, this is an event, but every day we're building to the next event, which is the next day. And if you build your business like that, from event to event, coming from your best, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but me, everything I do, I like to come from my best, and I'm looking around and all the leaders in here, it looks like you guys all want to come from your best too, and you also do come from your best. And if we just remember that, come from our best, event to event, everything that we covered, like, it's gonna be the funnest ride. And like Travis was saying, you know, I think that, he said, I think we'll be the top team. Like literally, I know we are already on course to be the top team with everything that we have. We talked about timing earlier.
Yeah.
With the opportunity that we have, with this team that we have, with the systems. However somebody wants to build, we have a system in place to help you build that way effectively. And that's important because so much times you go to different companies that have different cultures of like, you gotta just do it this way. Well, what if you're not good at that way? And what if you don't know how to do it that way? So any way that you wanna build this this business right now, and I do recommend every way, do what you're best of course, because that's your go-to skills that pay the bills. Do what you're good at, but we wanna be that MMA team, guys. That's what we wanna be. We don't wanna just box. It's like Tom talks about, we want to be able to do Muay Thai, we want to be able to grapple, we want to get down and dirty and just change people's lives in a big way, in a global way.
Yeah.
That's the sickest part. We all have been successful in our businesses and in our careers, but were we in a big global opportunity like this?
Nope.
Were we in the timing that we have like this?
Nope.
Were we with the team that we have in this room right now like this?
Definitely not.
This is an all-star team, and I'm
Oh, yes.
goals.
So guys,
Dominate the regional 100.
We will dominate everything from this day forward. Let's just make that choice and do it. Period.
so
Period.
guys, what you need to be thinking is, when you leave this room, is what is your goal? Where do you want to be at? And just don't think about your goal. Like the other company that I was in, I strategically wrote out exactly who I was going to work with, how I was going to get there, how much volume I had to get, everything. So you have to think about where you want to be in whatever time frame that might be. So let's just say before this next event in June, where do you want to be? Think about that in your mind. And just don't think about it. I want you to like wake up with it. Like dream about it. See yourself walking on the stage. What kind of clothes do you have on? How is the air in the room? Like visualize it, like really think about it, because when you really pull that into your brain, you start to really see it, and you start to really just like, it just becomes part of your purpose. There's something that happens inside of you. There's something like that switches. It's like that light switch, it just turns on. And it's something, I can't really explain how it happens, but when you know you have it, it just seems like nobody will tell you no. It doesn't matter who you talk to. And also, guys, do not be scared to go talk to the biggest leader you know. Because I'm telling you right now, people are looking for opportunity. This industry right now is in a very weird shift. And there's people looking, not just in the 12 to 20 countries that most network marketers focus on, but if you guys notice, like one of the ladies who's like at the top of this company, she's from Kazakhstan. I don't even know anybody over there. But I'm gonna go try to find people on Facebook. So I mean, guys, make sure, just think about that goal. What is it? What is it that you want to be? Where do you want to be at? And just, I'm telling you, visualize it. Mentally think about it every day. And I guarantee you, if you do that approach, you're going to get your goal. Because you're going to be in that zone. The blinders on, and you're just going to go for it.
Yep, it's like what Joey said, it's just being laser focused. If that's all you think about, and we know that our thoughts become our words, and that's all we speak about, and we know that our words become our actions, then why would we not get whatever we put our energy out to achieve? Why would we not always hit those goals and bury them? Do them by extra. Overachieve everything. Do everything extraordinary, right? Like, it's just, like, seriously, like Joey said, it's once we make that shift, I don't know what it is either. It's just once you make that choice to make that switch and the time is right, like it is right now, and you just make that choice and you just stay laser focused and you just do what you're supposed to do and just follow the system, it's like, it's crazy. It's almost like a video game. Like Joey said, it's like you're walking around and you can recruit at will. Like we're recruiting somebody and 2 other people wanted to hear what we were talking about because of the thing I said earlier, highest energy wins, because everywhere I go I'm really loud. Like, yeah, the dude, it helped my auntie, and everybody, what helped your auntie with their back pain? I'm like, oh, this power strip. They told me to give a power strip to a lady today, and it was the wrong lady. But this lady got hit in the crossfire, and she got recruited too, and got a power strip. And they're like, wrong lady, Kenny, wrong lady. She got her number, she gave me her information, she got a power strip on, right? So like, that's how laser focused you gotta be. Recruit is how you win this game. Like Tom said, I just wanna wrap it up from my side with what he said. How you be successful is recruit 80% of the time, and then you duplicate that. That's it.